Hi, welcome back to another episode of Dining with Dan. Tonight I'm really excited. I'm going to make my favorite pie, Dutch apple pie. Okay, to start this dish, we're going to take a pre-rolled refrigerated piece of dough. We're going to roll that out carefully. I'm just going to actually take that, roll that out here. Get a rolling pin, I'm going to smooth that out. That we're going to take that and we're going to put it in a pie pan. Carefully. This is break apart, just kind of pinch that back together. You want to put this in there. Basically push it all the way down to the corners. You're going to get these bends in there. You want to kind of make those not absolutely necessary, but you want a good looking pie. You want to kind of make those evenly curved around the edges. You want to make sure these corners are always all the way to the edge too, because you don't want any bubbles in there, otherwise it'll weigh down and that'll break into holes. So we're just going to basically take that, you want to set that aside. You want this to basically cool down, or you want this to get to room temperature. So set that aside while we finish the pie filling. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to take about 2 to 2.5 pounds of Granny Smith apples. And here I've already got them sliced, cored and sliced. I've got the skin on. You can keep the skin on, you can take it off if you want. It's entirely up to you. For me, I'm going to leave the skin on and give it that old-fashioned crunch. If you want it, if you don't like that crunch when you bite into the pie, take the skins off. Plus I'm fairly lazy and I don't feel like skinning them. So. Alright, so to that I added a tablespoon of lemon juice. Also going to add 3/4 cup of granulated white sugar. I add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm also going to add 1/4 cup of flour to that. Not done yet. Just wanted to kind of break that up, brown sugar up a bit. Now we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to take that and we're going to mix that up. With those sugars in there, we're going to let this sit for a bit while we make the topping. While that sits, that sugar is going to draw out the juice in these apples and make it put a lot more liquid in there. And that'll mix with the flour and it'll basically turn into a nice filling for this pie. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to let that sit while we work on the top. Okay, for this next part, you're going to want to make sure your hands are clean. You're going to get messy. I'm going to take a mixing bowl. We're going to take a cup of flour, put that in there, along with a ½ cup of brown sugar. To that, we're also going to mix a teaspoon of cinnamon to that as well. We're going to take a stick of butter. We're going to put that in there. I've had this sitting out for a little bit and kind of soften it up. I'm going to basically take that butter, you're going to pinch that into this flour. We're basically just going to work this butter in there until it gets all the flour, gets all the mixture together, and it's going to be flaky. It's going to be big chunks of flakes, not big like that, but you want basically pea size, probably about pea size little flakes in here. It'll all come together once we start mixing the butter and the flour and everything together. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, while we're doing this, it's going to take a little bit of time, so we can go ahead and preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Make sure there's nothing in there. And this is basically what sets a Dutch apple pie apart from an old-fashioned standard apple pie. And this is why I love the Dutch apple pie. You get that cinnamony brown sugar crumble on the top of it. It's just so delicious. So delicious. Oh my gosh. Alright. Once that's set, we're going to take this apple filling. Make sure that's stirred up a little while. Make sure the apples are well coated. So it's starting to get shiny with all that juice coming out. That juice is going to pair together really nice with the sugar, the brown sugar, the flour. It's going to help it all to set together. Pour these evenly into this pie crust. Careful not to push the sides over. Ooh, that's a lot of apple. We're going to take our crumbles. We're going to carefully just crumble that all over the top of this pie. And one thing I'm doing, and I'm trying to catch myself, you don't want to press this crumbles down. You want it to be crumbled. So I keep wanting to press it down and slap my hand every time I do it. Basically, we're going to set this into the oven, 375. We're going to bake it for about 50 to 55 minutes. That should give it plenty of time to, hopefully for the apples to shrink down and this will turn into a good looking pie. Wish me luck. Let's throw it in there. Timer 50 50 minutes, we'll come back, take a look at it, and see how it looks. Give it another 5 minutes if we need to. Okay, so the pie's been in here for about 55 minutes. I'm going to pull it out. And let that sit. Got it on a cooling rack. We will come back when that's cooled down. Hopefully it'll settle down and not be so poof. So we'll try it out. And there it is, Dutch apple pie. Pretty simple to make. Like I said, this is the first time I've tried this recipe, so let's try it out. Held together nice. Oh my gosh. Cinnamon and brown sugar, apples. Oh, that's delicious. Anyway, if you like this, you want to try this out for yourself, I'll put the recipe down in the description below. Like my video, give me a thumbs up. Give me any suggestions that you might have. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon.